110 miles per hour, engineers find the new Honda Accord LXI hatchback to be quiet and comfortable. At half that speed, you could find it to be twice as quiet and comfortable.
The world's an easy place to lose touch nowadays. Families, friends, and suddenly pick up and move to Timbuktu.
Morning, Henry.
Here you are.
Thanks. It's from the Gordons.
Pretty picture, a few nice words. That's all a Christmas card is.
Marge says hello.
Nice way to tell someone you care, though.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
When you care enough to send the very best, go to Hallmark.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's better. That's good.
Boys, what are you whispering about?
Sir, the Campbell's soup tastes different. It's got more stuff in it.
Nourishing Campbell's vegetable beef soup does have more vegetables, more beefy taste. Because you can trust Campbell's to listen to you. And as your tastes change, our soups change.
Campbell's soup is good food.
And keeps getting better.
We're at the North Pole making all the gifts, but the one we love most is the Kodak disc. Everybody wants a Kodak disc to take great pictures just like this. No wonder ourselves love it ourselves. Everybody wants a Kodak disc. Kodak disc cameras make great Christmas gifts because they're so easy to use, it's self-explanatory. Santa's on his way in his merry old sleigh, bringing everyone a Kodak disc. See more great scenes like these in Santa Claus, the movie.
Clean laundry, Fresh Start has concentrated stain fighters, so you can concentrate on other things.
Cause I'm pretty sure, sweet mama, the two of us are gonna look just right.
Concentrated Fresh Start, because there's more to life than laundry.
Soon someone who doesn't know anything about you could assign you a new long-distance company. They won't know how much AT&T's clear long-distance connections mean to you. Or our personalized customer service, our worldwide calling. They won't know unless you tell them. AT&T long distance for over 100 years. When you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way. If you're asked to choose, make the choice yourself. Send in your ballot.
Everybody's coming to the Johnsons for the holidays. 12 aunts, uncles, and cousins are going to have a real feast. But some will overdo it, whether it's Uncle Harry's heartburn or the twins' upset stomachs. The one that coats is the only one they need. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, upset stomach, and diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts, hello, my ragtime gal. The one that coats is the only one you need.
No, I wouldn't consider switching diapers.
Then Anita Hardy compared her regular diaper to Pampers' new form-fitting super absorbency size diaper.
I thought it was fantastic. She was completely dry. Her clothes, her pajamas, her t-shirt. This blue stuff up here must be what keeps her dry.
We call it the blue waist shield.
Blue waist shield is what kept her dry at night. They're Pampers! I don't believe it!
Totally new Pampers with the new blue waist shield. Keeps babies drier from top to bottom.
You're gonna wake up a lot happier baby.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will continue following these messages.
Tuesday on Riptide.
Somebody stole the robot?
Ah, but who?
Robin Hood. #1 public enemy.
Robin Hood.
Then Remington Steele's almost dead on his feet when his next client is a corpse.
I'm dead.
This case may be murder, but the Steele Agency delivers.
On time, every time, all the time.
Tuesday. Will it be you? Will your family be the first to witness the birth of the incredible Nintendo Entertainment System? The first to play with Rob, the extraordinary video robot. He follows the commands you put on screen so you get to the dynamite before it explodes. Will you be the first to raise the incredibly accurate zapper and play games like Duck Hunt and Hogan's Alley? The first to get all this in one package. The Nintendo Entertainment System. The first to move video action off the TV screen.
Over the years, the search for a good car or truck at an affordable price led to your local Ford dealer. That's the way it was then and now. Today, you can save $368 in a specially equipped 86 Tempo GL, complete with power steering, AM/FM stereo with cassette, tilt wheel, power locks, and more. It's a driver's car at a buyer's price at your Ford dealer. Where else?
It's our time, Ford dealers. It's our time again.
Bank employees held hostage in New Jersey at 11.
We continue with John and Yoko, a love story, starring Kim Miori and Mark McGann.
Je te cherche partout. Est-ce que tu es gentil, gentil? Tu me rends si fou. Est-ce que tu es gentil, gentil?
Jean-Tu, the beautiful fragrance. Wear it and be wonderful. Jean-Tu from Revlon.
Nobody has a tougher position than a pro defensive back, and nobody sweats more. But I don't shower with deodorant soap, because I made a break from that stuff. A clean break with Ivory. Look, what you see is basic natural soap, and what you get is an honest clean. Some soaps cover you with smelly perfumes or deodorants. That stuff doesn't get you clean. Ivory makes me feel clean and smell clean. That's an honest clean.
Make a clean break with Ivory. No soap can get you cleaner, no matter who you're up against.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. I need to laugh.
We shaped the Mercury Topaz to help it hold on to the road. The way you hold on to your sunshine.
I feel good in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day.
Mercury, the shape you want to be in.
He's next. Stay there. Very nice. He's next. Evening wear. Very nice.
Having no choice is no fun. That's why at Wendy's, every hamburger isn't dressed the same. Choose fresh tomatoes, fresh lettuce, fresh onions, cheese, bacon, and more. Choose fresh. Choose Wendy's.
He's next. Swimwear.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven.
I am not a monster!
Can Jonathan help love open a town's eyes? Then when Helltown throws a wedding.
Hallelujah!
Hardstep shoots the works. And on St. Elsewhere, Bob sizes up a new conquest.
Show me yours first, Caldwell.
Is he more show than go?
Wednesday.
You can take off, you can take it all in. You can be the best. You can see it. Blue skies fading tonight. Get home where love is shining bright.
Cavalier, America's best-selling car line. The #1 choice for people who know where they're going. Drive today Chevy. Live today Chevy. Cavalier.
Through the centuries, a wine has evolved with a unique taste, the taste of selected European vinifera grapes. A taste so incredibly delicious it wins awards year after year. A taste that has won the hearts of more people than any other imported wine in history. Riuniti on Ice, so nice. Introducing Riuniti Spumante, a superb sparkling wine from Italy. Riuniti Spumante, more taste than champagne.
I want a pizza right now. Why can't I find one with a crisp crust I like from my microwave?
Now you can.
Pillsbury Microwave Pizza, made just for your microwave, with a revolutionary crust that isn't soggy. It's crisp. Find it in your grocer's freezer.
Now I can get this great-tasting pizza for my microwave.
Now you can. Now you should. Pillsbury Microwave is Pillsbury good.
Excite me for Christmas.
Who but Zales could bring such thrills to diamond fashion rings in both design and price? More shimmer in quarter-carat styles than $299 buys anywhere else. More sparks in half carats for $549. More sizzle in full carats for $899. Christmas excitement from Zales Jewelers, leading with style.
Zales? I'm dazzled.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will continue following these messages.
A loving couple out for a happy life until...
They must never marry. You and I have to stop them.
Will family jealousy shatter their dreams? Another world. Then on Santa Barbara, they're trapped by a raging fire.
What would you do if you only had 5 minutes left?
I'd indulge myself. Will they go out in a blaze of glory this week?
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by Sun Country Wine Cooler. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. NASA Chief James Begg says he's innocent of charges that he and 3 other men cheated the Pentagon out of millions of dollars when he worked for General Dynamics. Beggs and the others were charged with conspiring to hide cost overruns connected to the now canceled Sergeant York anti-aircraft gun, a gun that couldn't do its job. The upper Midwest is still digging out from that pre-winter blizzard. Today, the storm barreled into western New York State, where 12-foot waves from Lake Erie swamped the Buffalo area. And New York City, get ready to move over. The Commerce Department says by the year 2000, Los Angeles will have more people than New York. It says San Francisco's people, on average, will be the nation's richest. I'm Chuck Scarborough in Little Old New York. More news later on this NBC station.
Give me the sun, give me the wine, give me. Sun Country Wine Cooler.
Sun Country, the real juice cooler.
Instead of waiting online at the bank, wouldn't you rather cash your checks instantly at cash machines all over town? And wouldn't you love getting professional service over the phone to open accounts and transfer money? And wouldn't it be exciting to manage your finances from the comfort of your own home? And wouldn't it be wonderful to use cash machines at banks where you don't have an account? Even in states where you don't have a bank? Well, now you can at Manufacturers Hanover Trust, because we've taken banking out of the bank. No more bank lines. No more banker's hours. No more bank. It's bankless banking. And you can do it almost any place you happen to be, even your own hometown. For more information and a free bankless banking kit, just call us at 1-800-MHT-BANK. 1-800-MHT-BANK. Manufacturers Hanover's bankless banking. We realize your potential.
Cold wave grips the area. Al Roker has the chilly forecast at 11.
We continue with John and Yoko, a love story, starring Kim Miori and Mark McGann.
JCPenney's holiday sweater sale has cozy sweaters just for the 2 of you.
This sweater is totally awesome.
The 3 of you.
Mine is neater.
The 4 of you. The 5 of you?
Yeah.
In fact, you can save 20 to 25% on sweaters for just about everyone at JCPenney now.
Smarter than ever, JCPenney.
Betty Dorfman before the Nikon One Touch. Betty after the Nikon One Touch.
The Parfit family before the Nikon One Touch. The Parfit family after. Mr. Dennis Pinkstaff before. Mr. Pinkstaff after.
This is great.
The new autofocus autoflash Nikon One Touch. It's so easy to use, it's given thousands of people something they've always wanted.
Oh, the baby's a week old. Got any pictures?
Pictures they can be proud of.
For every man who wears Brute, there's a woman who loves what he smells like. Because there's something about Brute that's nice to be close to. And nobody knows that better than a woman.
Hello? Honey, I was just thinking about you.
Brute. It smells like a man. Now win one of 10 Chrysler convertibles in the Brute 33 Holiday Sweepstakes. Entries where Brute and Brute 33 are sold.
Spies like us. The Men, Chevy Chase, and Dan Aykroyd. The Training.
Piece of cake.
You want some coffee?
That's a good idea.
The Mission.
Every minute you don't tell us why you're here, I cut off a finger.
Mine or yours? Chevy Chase. Dan Aykroyd. Spies Like Us. Rated PG. Starts Friday, December 6th at a theater near you.
Tuesday, the A-Team moves in.
We're your new neighbors.
And for the bullies in Mr. Murdoch's neighborhood, it won't be such a beautiful day. Tuesday. Thursday on Cheers, would you believe Sam on a date with someone smart, sophisticated, and beautiful?
Did you lose a bet?
And on Night Court, why's Harry losing sleep over a homeless family?
Probably because they're out sleeping in your alley.
Then on Hill Street, a madman makes Bunce his target.
Oh, the things I dreamed of doing to you.
Thursday.
Some people think Philadelphia brand cream cheese tastes so rich they should feel guilty about eating it.
Hold it.
Ounce for ounce, Philly actually has half the calories of butter or margarine.
Half the calories? We can have creamy Philly anytime we want.
How about lunch on Thursday?
Okay, and after 10 is Saturday morning.
Philly has half the calories of butter or margarine.
October 27th at 8.
Wait, I'm free! Pencil me in!
And try Philly cream cheese and onion and chive, strawberry, and other favorite flavors.
Boy with the headband, Deanna, yellow sweats, and the pink stage left. Next group.
What is it that separates you from the rest?
You're all terrific and special. I wish I could hire you all, but I can't.
Honey, could we please go?
We're gonna be fine.
One singular sensation. Every
The movie, A Chorus Line, rated PG-13. December 10th, New York, December 12th, Los Angeles, December 20th, nationwide.
Introducing Kellogg's Just Right cereal, the perfect harmony between
taste, nutrition,
4 wholesome grains, each one crisp and crunchy, with the sun-rich goodness of raisins, nuts, and chopped dates. Taste that's so rich in nutrition, you get 100% of 11 vitamins and minerals. New Kellogg's Just Right, the perfect harmony between taste and nutrition, with fruit or all grain.
Just right.
Next Monday, NBC presents an unforgettable world movie premiere. The story of a young girl's quest for independence from her deaf parents.
You can't protect them forever.
She's torn between being their voice to the hearing world.
Where's your life? You're not deaf, Margaret. You have chance to
They
go out.
need me.
And fulfilling her dreams.
I've spent my lifetime listening to the world for you.
Mayor Winningham, Sid Caesar, Cloris Leachman, Frederick Lenn, and Phyllis Fralick discover love is never silent next Monday.
Forget that artsy guy with the beard. Let Rex direct your script.
Forget it.
Look, come on, let's
Get it.
We shape today's Mercury Cougar to help it hold the road, no matter which road you choose. Mercury, the shape you want to be in.
Come with me to a place.
You'll be glad that you did.
With so much more, oh, what a store where Toys R Us kids.
It's a magical land, so where else would you go? When everything's a Toys R Us
and prices are low.
If it's new and hot, it's a toy they've got.
And the prices are hard to beat.
You can search the whole world for Toys R Us kids know. It's the one and only place to go. More games, more toys, oh, fun! It's the world's biggest toy, so let's go!
The flavor I love best.
Wholesome, real
The
cheese.
texture so supreme.
Real cheese is made from real
The
milk
taste that's dairy fresh.
with no artificial flavors.
Oh no, you can't take that away from me.
Imitation cheese doesn't stack up to the pure, natural goodness of real cheese.
Oh no, you can't take that away.
Make your meals sing with real cheese.
In Greece, gifts are exchanged on St. Basil's Day. In Venezuela, on the Feast of the Epiphany. In fact, the world has almost as many days for giving as there are gifts. Yet millions of people give the same thing, a pulsar. The fine watch whose extraordinary appeal makes Pulsar as perfect for Christmas as it is for Kakumisak. Pulsar, the world knows a great watch when it sees one.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will continue following these messages.
Alfred Hitchcock will keep you glued to your seat Sunday.
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by Nikon. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News. Good evening. For the upper Midwest, today was the day to start digging out from that pre-winter blizzard. The storm moved east and took a swipe at western New York. 60-mile-an-hour winds there made Lake Erie look like an angry sea. In the far west, the Portland, Oregon area, which is used to rain, got snow instead. In Seattle, a jury failed to reach a verdict on charges the Weyerhaeuser Company didn't protect its workers when Mount St. Helens blew 5.5 years ago. Now this.
The new Nikon One Touch is not only easy to use, it's so compact you can slip it in your pocket. That way you won't look like a tourist.
The National Cancer Institute reports that for the first time in 50 years, the lung cancer rate is down for white men, mainly because they've been quitting smoking. But the rate's still rising for women and remains high for black men. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
New York Telephone presents the Good Wishes Call.
Andrew, congratulations. So my old heartthrob is getting married to someone else.
The phone's a great way to send your best, and it's easy with New York Telephone's low regional calling area rates.
I wish you all the happiness. But listen, if things don't work out...
So call and wish them well.
I can't live without you. I can't...
Recently, a position for a radio personality opened up here on 66 WNBC. Rest assured, whoever we bring in will complement the warmth and charm of Imus in the Morning.
Yeah, and that means no twerp-faced yuppies.
And blend with the sophisticated wit of Soupy Sales.
No wimps, no weirdos, no wackos. There's only one place for people like us, 66 WNBC.
No bozos, no weasels, no slugs.
He's right.
Pia reviews The Mystery of Edwin Drood at 11.
We continue with John and Yoko, a love story, starring Kim Miori and Mark McGann.
His fame. His courage. Their struggle.
I won't let them destroy you.
To get back home.
Then we're going with you.
One hope. One chance. White Nights. Rated PG-13. Now in select cities. Starts Friday nationwide.
You think colds are bad on Earth? Try one in space. When you're weightless, nothing drains. Your nose, your sinuses stay stopped up. You feel terrible. That's why ActiFed cold tablets are standard equipment for every astronaut. ActiFed delivers. It's the cold tablet most recommended by doctors for fast relief in space and on Earth.
The West has always been a place where a man went to prove himself. This spirit has been captured in Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren. Chaps isn't just for men who ride horses. It's for men everywhere who are strong and proud, who are living their lives with a feeling of independence. Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren, the spirit of the West that's everywhere today.
It fits. No-nonsense patios. The first patios with 16-point contouring. Shapes itself perfectly from your ankle all the way to your waist. It fits you like no other patios around.
And that's no nonsense. New no-nonsense light support. It not only invigorates, but with tapered support styling, it's our most comfortable light support ever. No-nonsense light support, because you never get tired of feeling good.
And that's no nonsense.
Accurate.
I just wanted to call and check.
Clear.
Sort it out so everyone understands what we're talking about here.
Fast.
We ought to find that out from the commissioner's office right away.
Fair.
Moreau says it's absolutely not true.
When you need news,
it is also a matter of national security.
You need NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
Wrap me in gold for Christmas.
Who but Zales could do it? With 50% off every 14-karat gold chain and chain bracelet. Christmas essentials. Tri-color mesh and braided herringbone from $99. New herringbone V's from $159. 50% off all 14-karat gold chains and chain bracelets from Zales Jewelers, leading with style.
Zales, you're gifted.
You are about to see a remarkable demonstration. Here comes Fujifilm with color pictures so true to life, it's a real breakthrough. Fuji HR Films. Fuji's advanced technology has developed ultra-thin color layers unlike any other film in the world. The thinner the layers, the sharper the picture, and the truer the color. Get extraordinary Fuji high-resolution films and get the true picture. Fuji 35mm disc and 110.
I am starving.
Nobody makes soup in a cup like Lipton cup of soup.
Here you go, boss.
Nobody makes soup in a cup like Lipton.
It's good.
Cup of soup.
Tonight is special. Lipton brings you special moments, an enchanting herbal tea. Chamomile, fruits, spearmint, blended for a taste like no other herbal tea. Special moments, one of the very special teas from Lipton.
Hi.
Hi.
Guess what?
What?
I'm taking you out to dinner.
Are we celebrating something?
Well, I just got an American Express card and I want to break it in.
Great. I hear you can use it to take your husband to Paris.
I never heard that.
Greece.
You have a vivid imagination.
Maybe you should get the American Express card.
You're beautiful when you're buying me dinner.
You're really pushing your luck.
The American Express card. It's part of a lot of interesting lives.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will continue following these messages.
I'm Brian Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, live from Brussels, Defense Secretary Caspar Weinberger.
I'm Carol Maureen, also actress Donna Dixon and author George Plimpton.
That's tomorrow on Today.
This News 4 update is sponsored by Heineken.
Good evening. New York City has declared a cold weather emergency tonight as the temperature plunges through freezing. We'll report on the city's efforts to forcibly house the homeless and on what the Arctic blast has done to the rest of the country.
Signs tonight of a morale problem for some New York cops because of racial quota promotions. A Good Samaritan comes to the aid of St. Pat's, and Playboy magazine undresses one of TV's snappiest dressers, Don Johnson of Miami Vice.
At 11.
Why just have a beer when you can have the beer? Heineken, America's #1 imported beer.
Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken.
The BMW 5 Series. 3 luxury sedans that transform information into exhilaration. Fuel into adrenaline. And other sports sedans into idle pretenders. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. For a test drive, contact your authorized BMW dealer.
Is it murder or suicide?
Uncle didn't kill himself.
Conspiracy or coincidence?
There's a clever murderer on the loose, and I'm going to find him.
Is it real or imagined?
Watson, we're going to solve this crime.
Steven Spielberg presents Young Sherlock Holmes, directed by Barry Levinson, rated PG-13.
Starts Wednesday at a specially selected theater near you.
John Voight and Leslie Uggams tomorrow, live at 5.
We continue with John and Yoko, a love story, starring Kim Miori and Mark McGann.
At this time, Burger King begins a nationwide search for one man. His name is Herb. We don't know much about Herb, only what his friends tell us.
Herb was unusual. Herb was different.
What his parents tell us.
Herb was never what you'd call
Normal. His former teacher.
You had to know how to talk to him. Herbert, pay attention.
This is the best picture of Herb we have. We do know Herb is the one man who's never tasted a Burger King burger. Herb has never enjoyed this juice, this sizzling beef, or grown to love flame broiling instead of frying.
Grow up, Herb.
Herb has never enjoyed the Whopper, the taste millions and millions of people crave. So Herb, wherever you are, stay tuned and start asking yourself this crucial question. Aren't you hungry for Burger King, Herb?
I'm turning the biscotti.
Oh, never mind, Susie. We'll get that stain out.
A-L-L?
ALL can handle all kinds of stains.
How does it work?
All goes straight to the stain to lift it away and get everything clean.
No more biscotti.
Uh-huh.
I still have one in my pocket.
Lift stains away with concentrated ALL.
Here's Rockin' Roger, our DJ. Roger's got the blues today because he's wearing one of those diapers that leak. Well, Roger, here's a sure hit. Kleenex Huggies diapers. Huggies are form-fitting, and they're thick and absorbent with gentle, extra-wide elastic at the leg. So Huggies hug to help stop leaking and help keep babies happy. Now that Roger's wearing Huggies, things are really rockin'.
Friday on Knight Rider, Michael and Bonnie are trapped in a woman's prison with only one way out.
They get killed.
Then the misfits of science must team up with a super secret agent or die spying.
About the spy business. Is this the usual thing or what?
And on Miami Vice, Crockett gets a chance to bust G. Gordon Liddy.
It's the American dream. Friday.
Okay, stand by.
Let me know the minute that film comes in. In this business, you can't stop for a headache. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but I've switched to Advil. In its first year, doctors have recommended Advil more than 500,000 times. You see, just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular-strength Tylenol or 2 regular aspirin. That makes sense to me. And Advil didn't upset my stomach. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Is your hair dried out from coloring or perming? Try combing your conditioner through before you rinse. Get it everywhere.
Salon secrets from Germac. Dried out hair.
Germac's hair care experts know dry hair is thirsty for rich moisturizers, and Germac EFA shampoo and conditioner have got them. They're the key to soft, sexy hair. So go ahead, color your hair, perm it. It's okay. Just use EFA, Germac's salon secret for dried out hair. And try using extra conditioner on the ends. That's my secret.
Later tonight, Joan Rivers hosts The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson with guests Christopher Reeve, Charles Nelson Riley, and Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin brothers. Let's all be there.
I'm Brian Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, live from Brussels, Defense Secretary Caspar Weinberger.
I'm Carol Marine, also actress Donna Dixon and author George Plimpton.
That's tomorrow on Today.
I'm Tom Brokaw. Tomorrow on NBC Nightly News, when you fill up your car, it could be with gas from the mob. A Brian Ross investigative report.
Tuesday on Riptide.
Somebody stole the robot?
Ah, but who?
Robin Hood.
#1 public enemy.
Robin Hood.
Then Remington Steele's almost dead on his feet when his next client is a corpse.
I'm dead.
This case may be murder, but the Steele Agency delivers.
On time, every time, all the time.
Tuesday.
Next on News 4 New York, as Arctic air slams into the metropolitan area, New York City declares a cold weather emergency. We'll tell you about the city's efforts tonight to forcibly house the homeless and show you what the winter blast has done to the rest of the country. And a second suspect is nabbed in a botched New Jersey bank stick-up.
Signs tonight of morale problems from some New York cops because of promotions based on race. Playboy magazine undresses one of television's snappiest dressers, Don Johnson of Miami Vice, and Pierre has an opening night review of The Mystery of Edwin Drood next.
The quality, it sure matters to me.
Made in the USA. American-made fit, it matters to me.
Now, everything that says American-made style and quality says it proudly.
Made in the USA.
Ask for the Made in the USA label because it does matter to all of us.
You better believe it matters to me.
Made in the USA.
How did you like the lobster, Mr. District Attorney?
Dad, I'm an assistant to an assistant.
You know, I never told you this. I told your mother how I felt when you decided not to join the old man's firm.
I knew.
Did you know I'm proud of you? American Express card, eh?
Yeah. Pay's getting better over at City Hall.
Apply for the card now. It's part of a lot of interesting lives.
The holiday season is a time for all of us, especially the children, to experience a special kind of joy. Unfortunately, not every child will be so fortunate. You can help brighten some needy child's holiday by supporting WNBC TV and the Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots campaign. To find out how you can place your donation of a new, unwrapped toy in the hands of a child in our area, call 212-755-7846. From the Marines Channel 4 and the children, thank you and have a happy holiday.
Abused women, are they victims or masochists? Tomorrow at 9. This is News 4 New York with Chuck Scarborough and Sue Simmons.
Good evening. The New York City Board of Health has declared a cold weather emergency tonight.
It happened the moment the temperature plunged through the freezing mark tonight, driven by Arctic air that brought an early blast of winter to much of the rest of the country. The emergency declaration set Mayor Koch's new cold weather edict for the homeless in motion, the city's right to force the homeless into shelters. As Mike Taibbi reports, the city is prepared to enforce that edict, but just barely prepared.
In a dingy glass-walled cubicle near the Port Authority terminal, Project Outreach was processing an unusually large number of homeless men tonight, though many were as defiant here as they said they would be were it the police ordering them to shelter.
Every shelter here in New York City I have tried.
What about them?
They're not safe, they're not decent.
A block away, a near-deserted street obscured another part of tonight's homeless story, a part of the story known to the police but ignored still, even during the early hours of the cold emergency.
So what you've got here on a rubble-strewn vacant lot right off 11th Avenue and 41st Street is an entire community, a self-sufficient community, its inhabitants will tell you. They will also tell you that no matter who tells them they've got to leave, no matter how cold it is, whether it's a cop, whether it's the mayor himself, they will not leave.
Cardboard shelters, 9 of them, coal from a nearby dumpster for heat from a barrel fire, hundreds and hundreds of cans and bottles for money for food.
It's rough, them shelters, man. You know, it's not as simple as everybody thinks, you know.
This is your home now.
Hey, if you're homeless, where's your home at?
Still, the mayor insists the homeless will not be left out in the bitter cold this winter.
Well, I'm sure I'll be sued by the New York Civil Liberties Union, but so what's new?
And at Bellevue Hospital in the old psych ward, many of those brought in tonight agree with him.
I think the mayor's done a really good job of that. Because there's people dying out there.
And after a decision late this afternoon, with the cold air advancing, the 6th floor began a hurried last-minute conversion to another homeless shelter to take care of the influx expected because of the mayor's edict.
We are setting up right now for about 75 to 85 people, and we hope to have them in tonight by 12.
It is expected these beds will be filled sometime overnight, and each night the temperature dips below